My parents sent a group message. We're giving your trust fund to your sister. She has kids. You don't. What they didn't know was that I'd been expecting this for months. See, my sister Lisa has always been the golden child. 3 kids, constantly broke, always getting bailed out by mom and dad. Meanwhile, I'm 29, single, and apparently selfish for not having kids yet. Growing up, every family dinner was the Lisa show. Her kids' soccer games, her husband Mark's business ventures, their never-ending financial crisis. When I tried to share my achievements, promotions, investments, anything, Dad would literally change the subject. Danny's still playing with numbers, he'd say dismissively about my finance career. Lisa's raising the future generation. The trust fund was $400,000 from our grandfather. They assumed I'd fight for it. Instead, I'd been planning my exit strategy. Last year, I started a house flipping business with my best friend Jake. We'd already made back triple what that trust fund was worth, but my parents had no idea because they stopped asking about my life years ago. They didn't know I owned 4 rental properties. The day they sent that message, I was literally signing papers to buy my 5th investment property, cash. Congratulations on the new house, Jake said, raising his coffee cup. Your parents have no idea what they just lost, do they? I showed him the group text. He nearly choked, laughing. Oh, this is rich, especially considering what I told you about Mark last week. See, Jake used to work for Pacific Trust Bank, the same bank where Mark had been applying for business loans. Jake mentioned he'd seen Mark's applications flagged for income discrepancies. The guy's been lying about his earnings. Jake had warned me. Claims he makes $180,000 when his actual income is maybe $40,000. Bank's building a fraud case. I tried to hint to my parents that Mark wasn't trustworthy, but they brushed me off. You're just jealous of Lisa's family, Mom had snapped. 2 hours after their text, my phone started blowing up. Danny! Lisa's voice was hysterical. The bank froze all our accounts. They're saying Mark committed fraud. Oh no, I said, already knowing where this was heading. What about the kids' expenses? That's why Mom and Dad gave me your trust fund money this morning. But now the bank has frozen that too because it went into Mark's account. I pretended to be shocked. Wait, they moved the trust fund into Mark's account? The one under investigation? We thought it would be easier for him to manage the family finances. She sobbed. Within an hour, Mom called. Danny, we made a terrible mistake. We need you to loan Lisa money until this gets sorted out. The kids' private school tuition is due tomorrow and their mortgage payment bounces back. I was standing in the kitchen of my newest rental property watching contractors install granite countertops. Sorry, all my money is tied up in real estate investments, I said, running my hand along the beautiful stone surface. What investments? Dad's voice joined the call. You work at some boring finance company. Actually, I quit 6 months ago. My property management business generates more in a month than my old salary did in a year. The silence was deafening. But you never told us, Mom protested. When was the last time you asked about my life without immediately switching to Lisa's problems? I countered. They couldn't answer. Lisa got back on the call, crying harder. Danny, please. You're the only family member with money now. The school will kick the kids out if we don't pay by tomorrow. You know what's funny, Lisa? Last Christmas, you told everyone I was wasting my life because I didn't have kids. Said I was selfish and would never understand real responsibility. I was wrong. I'm sorry. And Mom, remember when you said I'd never amount to anything because I wasn't nurturing like Lisa? Danny, please. Dad cleared his throat. We can make this right. Just help us this once. I smiled watching the contractors install a custom pergola. Actually, I am helping. I'm teaching you the same lesson you taught me growing up, that actions have consequences. I hang up and block their numbers.